Hello everyone out there on YouTube, this is Hawkflame, and welcome to yet another episode of The Hawk's Nest, a weekly series where we talk about different things going on in geek culture and geek fandom, geek media in general. And you guys noticed the last couple of weeks before last weekend, last Friday, I haven't really posted that much for a little bit. And at least part of that is due to the fact that, unfortunately, about a week or two ago, one of my friends passed away. Her name is Angela. She's a really good person, and unfortunately, she's no longer with us. And so I had to deal with that. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on there. And the reason why I bring this up right now is not to depress everyone or anything like that, but there's the fact that you see, her parents, had to raise money for his funeral themselves, and obviously these kinds of things are pretty expensive. These kinds of services. So what I decided to do was create a funeral fund for Angela. That I'd like to take a minute here and give you guys a link. It's at a GoFundMe. It's a GoFundMe fund. And we're hoping to reach $1,000, within by sometime I think in the middle of August, within a month or so. I don't know if that's too high or too low a goal, but I think that sounds like a decent amount of money for at least help out with the expenses. And it would be really, really grateful if you would donate a little bit. Anything you have, even if it's $1, even if it's $5, any amount would be great. No amount is too small, and just whatever you have, you can donate to us because they really need, because they really deserve this. They are really great people, and unfortunately they're going through a hard time right now. And even if you can't afford anything at all, and money's that tight, at least share the link on Facebook. Get the link out to other people. Make it, maybe make it go viral. If you could post that, if you could post it out there and get it to, a bunch of other people to take a look at it, that would be great too. But if you can, donate. But if not, please. Anything to help would be great. So again, link is right there. And, or you can look in the description and just please help us out. That'd be great. On a much less depressing note, there is something interesting going on with the Ghostbusters remake, and you guys might have seen one of my top 5 videos a few weeks ago that I did about the top 5 reasons why people need to calm the hell down about the Ghostbusters remake. And you know that I try to be a voice of reason about it. I try to sort of say a little bit more calm and collected than some people are. But at the same time, you saw the end of the video. You saw that I thought the trailer looked stupid. I saw that the movie looked like it was going to be terrible. And so I was kind of with the rest of the crowd, the Ghostbusters fan crowd in that sense. It was not a movie I was looking forward to see. But it turns out this past weekend, some of the reviews have been released. The embargo is off, and it's actually doing pretty well on Rotten Tomatoes. I think last I checked it was something like 78%. And they're even reading the reviews themselves. They're generally positive. I mean, they're not like super woohoo right through the roof, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, but they're only 6 or 7, 7 out of 10 reviews, generally mixed but positive. And I'll be the first to admit, I don't know if I'm gonna see this movie yet, but if I do, and if it is as good as the reviews are letting on, even if it's pretty good, I will admit it, and I will admit that I was wrong about the trailer, and not wrong about the trailer, but wrong that that the trailer, wrong about my impression of the movie based on the trailer, because the trailer still sucks. No matter that you can't take that away from that. But a lot of people aren't being quite so charitable with this. And this raises what's really a big pet peeve of mine when it comes to, fandom and reviewing and things like that. And there's this idea that, well, first of all, there's this idea that if you have an opinion that is different from mine, and is fully different from mine, and your reasoning for that opinion is not valid. Your real but I know the real reasoning for your opinion. You don't know you're not admitting the real reason for your opinion. I know it. And that whole attitude is there in fandom in general, not just, and this whole, brouhaha this weekend really just kind of brought it to light here. You know what I mean? Like, people saying that, the reason why, the Ghostbusters reviews are positive is because either A, they were bought off, or B, they were, just trying to not piss off the feminists. And I'm sorry, but I just hate that kind of assumption being made. I hate that line of thinking. It's really unfair that it's so blatantly unfair to say that I know your opinion better than you do, and I think you are lying, or you're lying to yourself, or you're deceiving yourself, and that's bullshit. You know what? This is my attitude. Maybe it's crazy attitude, but if you disagree with me about a movie or about another work, I believe you. I accept your opinion. I don't take it, I'm not going to sort of try to read something else into it. And the idea that someone else could someone else, a stranger on the internet, thinks they know what you're trying to say better than you do is, frankly, it's just astounding to me. They like the movie. And by the way, most of the people who are making these criticisms haven't even seen the movie. And that's another thing I want to get to. There's a lot of people saying that the movie sucks definitively, who haven't seen it yet. I sort of get that mentality that, you can be so against the movie just by the trailers, just by, the people involved, just by the not in this case, but in many other cases, the reviews. And yeah, there are films that where I've gone like, oh man, that looks terrible. This is not a film that I want to see. This is like, I heard this is really bad. No way I'm gonna watch this. But there's a difference between saying that I think a movie will suck and the movie sucks, definitely. Or I think the movie will be crap and the movie is crap. There's a big difference. One of them still leaves a little room for doubt, a little bit room for uncertainty, because just through the mere fact that you haven't seen the film yet. And the other one is ideally at least based on the concrete fact that you've seen the film and is therefore without question a bad movie in your opinion. So the idea that people know that they're lying and know that they're bought off and know that the critics are full of shit because the movie is definitely bad, who haven't seen the movie, kind of pissed me off. And again, this is coming from someone who there's no interest in seeing the movie. Even after these reviews come in, I'm like, yeah, I'm a little on the fence. Before I didn't really like it. I had no interest in watching it whatsoever. If these reviews come in, at least, I'm no longer against watching the movie altogether. I'm not completely 100% sold on it, because it really depends on, because even the positive reviews have been sort of, they've been mixed but positive, you know what I mean? So there's that. And it's not enough to sway me off of the no watch list, but not enough to sway me onto the must-watch list, if you know what I mean. And anyway, like I said, it's just people act so irrationally because of this. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes fans and fandom really astound me. But I guess it really shouldn't. I guess that pretty much takes care of it for this week. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and all that wonderful stuff you guys do. And until next time, Hawk Flame out.